Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Cook and Celebrate for February. It is in honor of Super Bowl Sunday coming up because that is this Sunday. My name is Sarah Brennison. I'm the proud business leader and partner to everybody in Infinite Shine Enterprises. And this is Miss Carol Radke, our amazing director of the Achievers, who's also part of Infinite Shine Enterprises.
Yes.
And my husband's in the background playing on his non-Apple phone. If you were here at the beginning,
You wouldn't know what we're
yeah. It's one of those things that you get when you get to see behind the scenes. So today we are focusing on the pressure cooker, and we're actually going to prepare what we're cooking first, just so it can get going because it takes 25 minutes to prepare. And then we'll talk through what the pressure cooker is and some of the other items that are available at this time in Tupperware for February 2026.
Yeah.
I'm good? All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
inside of my pressure cooker, I have 8 ounces of noodles. Now, when you get a box of noodles, it's 16 ounces. Store the rest of these in modular mates. And the best thing is the modular mate sets and colors that started in January 2026 are carrying on through April 2026, but not on sale.
But they're available.
But they're available. So that works great in an oval or super oval because
Only
you pour.
if you pour. But there are some people that
like to
scoop, and then you're going to put it in a square or rectangle.
So when you do, people do scoop noodles, especially
think of the people that pour brown sugar, and you would think there are people that do.
I understand that it's hard to understand, honey, but
when somebody does something different than what you do, but there are people else. So you know,
this recipe calls for ground beef.
You're getting this recipe.
And those that have subscribed to our Cook and Celebrate text messages get the recipes. So if you're interested in that, in the presentation that follows this, where we celebrate our company, because it's a cook and celebrate, you'll be able to find out how you can get it. This is a half pound of ground beef. It is important that it's as lean as you can get it. So like 93% lean, whatever that is.
And you don't just put that blob in a pressure cooker. You break it into smaller pieces.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
Because you're not opening up this pressure cooker and taking our serving spoon and chopping. No, we're not using that company's thing.
We're kind of layering this because one of the big things you need to know about the pressure cooker is you do need to make sure that whatever you put in it has to be covered with a liquid. In this case, the liquid is going to be broth.
Beef broth.
It's going to be a 1/4 cup of ketchup. And did you know it needs 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard? Did you know that a 1/8 cup is 2 tablespoons? So if you fill up mustard halfway in a 1/4 cup, it's approximately 1/8. So you can measure with your heart, or you can
actually use this thing and do it twice.
Either way is fine. It really depends on how many dishes you want to have.
And this takes up so much room.
Yes. And then we're going to chop up a small onion in our supersonic compact. This will be available coming in March. If not, we hope. They say.
They say.
And all you need to do is pull it a couple times and it starts to chop it up. Now that's too big in my opinion to have in that.
Yeah.
So you can need to go a little bit more, but you got to be careful with onions.
You don't remember if you do it more quickly, it minces finer. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, when you pull fast, it minces like that.
But if you do it
if you do it slowly, then you have bigger chunks.
And if you do it too often, you have soup.
Hey, and then it's just a liquid onion. That's okay too.
So we're going to put the onion in there, and then
if anybody says they don't cook, that's okay. We're not cooking. We're layering.
You're just adding ingredients. Basically, the pressure cooker.
Here, you need your chopper in.
I know. Okay. I wanted to show them the pickles first. The chopper.
You don't know what a pickle looks like. I come for comic relief and to frustrate her.
Yes.
Am I doing a good job?
So here's the thing. This recipe calls for dill relish. I learned early on in my career in Tupperware that dill relish is just pickles that are chopped up.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's dill relish.
And this is cheeseburger pasta. So that's why you got to have pickles and you got to have mustard and ketchup and onions because that's what you put on a cheeseburger.
Yep. And so you need about 2 tablespoons.
And if you really don't like something, you can leave an ingredient out.
And if you really like sweet relish, then you could use that, but not in this household because I don't
love you.
Sweet relish. My husband, on the other hand, does. He was about ready to give me the sweet relish, and I said,
"And you said no, you don't want to do this dish."
All right, so then we just need the broth.
Yes, broth.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and salt if you want to add salt.
Can I? Salt. You're going to need to add the salt because I have
1/2 teaspoon.
So
about that.
Yep.
Danka, thanks. That's good.
So we have 1/2 teaspoon. And
then show them that, Rich, because that's our dry storage containers and we have them.
Oh.
These
and it comes with a spoon, and one side is 1 teaspoon and the other side is 1 tablespoon. So I believe in rinsing off my utensils with broth to get all the goodness out. And so I do the same thing.
Hey.
It worked.
See?
Now, the big thing to do is we need to make sure the noodles are covered. This does not look like the noodles are covered.
No, they're not yet. So
the fat from the hamburger will add more liquid to this.
That one doesn't have anything.
And you do need to make sure that there's at least liquid in here because there's fat in the hamburger that will add to the liquid as it cooks. Anything that is not covered in liquid will become
smashing it down.
Yep, right. I'm smashing it down to make sure everything is covered with liquid or is just the ground beef that's exposed. So we have that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I can take this off. This is the cover. We're going to lock it into place and put it in the microwave for 25 minutes.
The recipe says, the original recipe says 30 minutes, and Rich and Sarah did research on it, and everything else, every other recipe you ever saw had 25 minutes.
Yes. I don't know why it says 30 minutes, so we're going to put it in. I think it's possible that because these are older recipes, that we had lower wattage microwaves.
That could be.
So that could be the reason why as well.
And remember, you always let it stand because
we're going to talk about the pressure cooker now. So the pressure cooker is your crock pot for the microwave. This is not the pressure cooker that you grew up with that your grandparents may have said, do not come near the stove when this is on the stove because it could explode. This has 4 safety features. The first safety feature is the arm. This arm comes completely off and it has a little itty bitty black dot right here that covers the hole. That is what keeps pressure inside. We have a pressure indicator right here that when this is high, that means you do not open it. You do not tap it with a knife to make it go faster because it's not going to work like that. Steam does not work like that. This is the hole that steam will escape, so it's going to be normal to hear hissing and spitting.
Yep, just like a regular pressure cooker.
Yep. It is very important to not use carbonated beverages in this pressure cooker. One of the recipes for this this Cook and Celebrate, is pulled pork, and it uses apple cider. And our very good friends, Luke, did it with apple cider that is carbonated because he used alcohol apple cider.
Okay.
And he had a big volcano in his microwave. So
you know what I mean?
Oh, we're going to. So I didn't mean to ask you to unmute, Karen. I was trying to mute you. So this is, I lost my train of thought.
The fourth feature of the
safety is a gasket, which is this allows it to go up and down. You need the max fill line is right here. That's how far up you can go. And there's recipes for this that are basically things you could throw in a crock pot. all the way through cakes
Right.
and brownies. So it's very versatile.
And I guess when I talk this at parties is don't have it be a big deal. The same thing with our Tupperware stack cooker. You start looking at directions and so forth, and it just seems like, oh, I don't even want to deal with it. It's too big of a deal. And my thought is, okay, this one is microwavable. It's fine. Put some meat in there, make sure it's covered with some liquid, put some seasonings and close it up and cook it. It doesn't have to be this and this and this and this and this.
It doesn't need to be complicated. This
no.
recipe that we just did tonight
Chicken.
is
Just
not
throw a whole bunch of raw chicken in, put some seasoning in it, make sure there's liquid across the top.
If you like nachos or enchiladas, one of the easiest recipes I ever did and was very popular at parties is I would take a pound of chicken, cover it with just a little 12-ounce can of enchilada sauce. That is a thick enough liquid that you don't really need to have it be that much bigger. And then it goes into the microwave, I believe, for 15 minutes and it's done. And then I would shred it in the Supersonic Extra, which is the taller version of this. Or you could use forks if you want to.
I guess, no. And if you're a person that likes to simmer something for hours and hours and hours, then do that. But for those of you that just have zero time and you have to provide food for a family, this works.
And this is also really helpful for meal prep because there's sometimes when I was working as a teacher, we would mean to do something in a crock pot and then we'd forget. And this is basically what would take 4 to 6 hours.
If you're not a morning person and the idea is you've got to get up to put everything in a crock pot and that doesn't happen, well, then this is your next option. Okay.
Then if you're going to use it for meal prep, one of the things that you can do is actually prepare your ingredients using the freezer meats. These are going to be on sale this month.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't grab that one too.
Yeah.
This holds about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. This holds double that, but honestly, this would be really good for berries. This is the size.
That's a size for soups too.
Soups as well, yeah. This size we use for pork chops and chicken mostly.
Yeah.
And then this is really good to put chicken livers on the outside and hide your pint of ice cream.
That would be more even than a pint of ice cream. That'd probably be 2 small pints. Are you saying just put the container right in there?
Big square.
Oh, that's half gallon.
Okay, whatever.
Ice cream. But you label it chicken livers.
Because then kids don't go into it.
Other people.
Yes.
Or now, other people. Remember, these are Freezer Mate Plus. And remember, if the word plus is in the name, Crystal Wave Plus, Freezer Mate Plus, the interior of that plastic is stain resistant. Make sure you say stain resistant. We are not guaranteed that it's not going to stain.
Right.
Because if somebody puts hot spaghetti sauce in there, guaranteed it's going to stain regardless. So stain resistant.
And what's nice about our freezer mates, one, they're not one and done. So that's not like the Ziploc bags where you might.
They're reusable.
They're reusable. They're squishy. So
even from the frozen state, you can bend them.
Yep, which is it helps you to pop it out. And then they have like these snowflakes. You fill it to about where the line is so that there's room for
expansion.
So at least that helps too.
And when you put them together and you stack them, and you can't really see it, but you see this bottom is swoopy.
Yeah, you can see. Yep.
That's a technical term, swoopy. When you stack them together, the swoopiness makes them not stick. So you're in a freezer, you're not prying them out. Okay, with a knife that you're breaking, you know how all the things you do to try to pry something apart. So they don't stick. And they freeze faster.
Yes.
A lot faster.
So,
and all of these are sales specials.
They are in different sets than they normally would be.
February 1st through the
28th. Supplies last because they are
last.
They are a mainline item, so therefore it might go out of stock and revert back to regular pricing sometime in the month.
Right.
Now, the other thing that is used to help you organize your household, and if you're going to prepare things in your pressure cooker, is you can also pre-cut your vegetables, put them in the closed section, and put them into your fridge smarts. With that in mind, this 4-piece set is the number one thing that my hostesses would get for free or half off.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, when you have a party with somebody in our company before the end of February, this is also something that you can,
as a host bonus that you can not a host bonus, but you can take it as a
You can use,
host credit, your host credit.
yep, you
Yeah.
can use your host credit. It's $83 of host credit, which is actually less expensive than the,
Buying it outright.
yes. So
Yeah.
there's that. So this is Fridge Smarts. These help your fruits and vegetables last twice as long. And they do it because they have correct airflow. You see what the airflow is needed by the picture that's on the top. It's either they need lots of air, which is
Not so much air.
anything that makes you gassy. You're going to have it be all the way open. Then half is anything that needs a little bit of air, and then closed is things that do not need any air whatsoever.
There is a QR code
There
on
is a
the
QR
label, so you
Yep.
just pop your phone and it'll tell you all that.
This is a QR code. So, and if you don't understand what some of the pictures are,
QR code.
yep.
Yeah.
There are some that have X's. That does not mean that they cannot be put in here. It just means they don't go in the fridge.
You put your vegetables, your fruits in here. Yeah.
Bananas can even go in here too.
Right. Bananas. Just leave them skins on, but pull them apart so more fit in.
And then
And put on your counter.
Put the cover on it in the closed position.
Start in the closed position. If you keep your house at 92 degrees, some people do, then you're going to put it in the open position. Yep.
And I've had people also buy the Fridge Smart large, the largest one for bread.
Yes.
For like sourdough
periodically bread. Throughout the year, they'll throw in a large that holds 1.5 pound loaf of bread. Sometimes we're even less. They do the double large, so then that's for your apples and your fruit.
Medium deep. That's what I was trying to say. Medium deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. So I think that's everything we were going to cook. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay. So let's get to the celebrate part. So.
Are you turning off the recording?
No, we're not going. We will show because we want to showcase our company.
Okay.
So, Melissa, because I can see you, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see the PowerPoint? Perfect. All right. Oh, I got a thumbs up for myself. Aren't I? All right. So we have a goal to have $300,000 in company sales by the end of the year, recruiting 10 or more monthly and promoting one manager before the end of the quarter. In February, we have 4 different goals. Our first one is to beat last February. Our second one is to beat last January, like last month, like 2 days ago. And then our highest month ever in 2025, which was December. And then our growth goal from Tupperware. So those are our goals. I put them into the cover of our Facebook group, so you can take a look at them as well. Remember, when your director team reaches 12.5, we will be doing a drawing for a surprise pack, and you will get an entry in this with $250 in personal sales because you helped your team reach the 12.5.
Yes, because it takes a team to do it.
It does.
Yeah.
Now through February 11th, you have the ability to join Tupperware in our Infinite Shine family for $5 with a digital option. You can choose option 2, which is the deluxe business kit for $119. You can do either or. What's really cool is we have these things called Tupperware Live parties. And I want to do a shout out to Debbie Loveday. I sent a text out on Sunday launching the month, and Debbie thought it was so cool that the Tupperware Live links are available to be added to our newsletter. And as a result of that, she added all of theirs, and I received a text message from my newsletter asking if they can join one of the Tupperware Lives. So it doesn't take any time whatsoever to add those links to your Fresh News newsletter. I highly recommend doing that for March. And one of the things we can do in our team meetings is show you how to send a follow-up email if you want, because you can send up to 5,000 emails from Fresh News as well. The ability to join does end on the 11th, so make sure you do it
for the $5.
For the $5.
Yeah.
Then it goes back to 15. And then you start the Ready, Set, Activate with your first $150 in personal sales. And as a new consultant, you get to choose, do you want to have the cookbook or one of the 2 new colors of the big
Look at the new colors.
And then for the recruiter, they get to have the same choice. You can only choose one. And I know Melissa, she loves her purple.
Do we know what the name of this is?
I don't know, but it's a very pretty purple.
Okay.
So when you have 3 recruits that reach 150, you do get to add a new set of tumblers. And with $500 in personal sales from Sunday to Wednesday,
which is tomorrow, right? 2 days from now. What's today's date?
Today is Tuesday the 3rd. So yes,
Okay.
you get to add the mini impressions bowls. With $2,500 in personal sales, you're going to be able to add this exclusive summer set. And then with 4,000, the Great in Store, and I couldn't find it. And it was really cold this weekend, so I couldn't really stay in my
So
garage.
it's a storage container.
Yep.
And the
And
seal.
This is the seal that goes
And
with
the
it.
mechanism sits on it.
Yep. And it just shreds right into it.
So it's a mini shredder instead of our Fusion Master.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then they get to enter into that for 3 months. We help them get started with Checkout What's New Party, and where they create the link and we help them through. And they can also do that through Tupperware Live events, because there's 3 coming up. There's one tomorrow on the 4th. There's another one coming up on the 11th and another one on the 13th.
Okay.
So there's many opportunities. And then when you have 3 personal active recruits, you have the ability to work your way towards manager with 3,000 unit sales, of which 500 or more is yours. If you've never been one before, you also get a cash bonus.
That's nice.
Yes. The top 100 managers with recruits of at least 5 or more will also earn a hobby organizer for free. When your team has a minimum of 10 and you're in the top 100, you're going to be able to get this Ultra Pro.
Okay.
And as a company, we will need to be at 20 to receive this. The Go for Growth program would also be initiated by you.
Yeah.
If you had one for yourself, or as you step up to manager, you can do that as well. We do have tools to help with your business through our lovely catalog, our host program, and of course, the recruiting by having friends join us. These are our sales specials. You can find all sales specials in the Fresh Picks area of our favorite Infinite Shine family members website. And starting on Thursday will be the takers as well.
And this is for a limited, the takers are for a limited time.
Yes, it is only from I can't read that. The 5th through the 18th. So it's only for 2 weeks.
While supplies last.
Yes, while supplies last.
Press that.
You can like our Facebook page to see this replay. Remember, there are many ways to earn money in Tupperware, from the 25% commission to the personal volume bonus and the Vanguard bonus. And my husband's going to come over here now and share with you recognition. By the way, you're not wearing a team shirt. You're fine.
I was gonna go get one on right now.
Nope, you're fine.
Carol, dance. I'm gotta get smaller again. This is
Hey.
All right, here we go. There we
Welcome
go.
to my height.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Congratulations to everyone who submitted $1 or more
In January.
in January. I thought I was gonna look. Company sales 15,821. That is $3,900 in commissions. That is real money, folks, not fake money. Think about that. Top 4 personal sales. Number 4, Sarah Renison. Number 3, Linda Becker. Number 2, Margarita Thiessen. And number 1, Ms. Carol Radke. That's $3,500 right there. Congrats to Carol. Personal volume bonus and all the levels. So you get bowl set 1, bowl set 2.
And the Clearly Elegant.
And the Clearly Elegant. That's a bigger set than normal, isn't it? Oh, it's 2 sets. That's why. See, I know this
I had
thing.
forgotten about that.
Yep. And congrats to Margarita Thiessen and Linda Becker for earning their personal volume bonus. What, may you ask, a personal volume bonus is? It's more cash in your pocket. That is right. That's how it works. Constellation of Stars. So 6-month program, January to June. So this was month number 1 of that. So congrats to Carol for earning the Golden Galaxy. Did we add more adjectives to the front of this?
So Golden Galaxy, Carol, well, to maintain it needs at least 5,000 monthly. Up to 3,000.
Got it. Okay.
And the comment through Galaxy, it depends on what they end up.
Yeah, right. No, I got it. I was making more of the joke about Golden Galaxy. Next, it'll be the Uber Golden Galaxy.
Or the Galaxy 1422.
Top team members.
She's telling you to carry on. That's
Number 3, Linda Becker, manager of Becker's Bowling Buddies. Number 2, Carol Radke, director of the
Congratulations,
Chief.
Achievers.
And number one is the Tupper Stars. Congratulations. All right. You can do anniversaries because now I have to run downstairs real quick.
And get your sports, t-shirt on.
Out.
He's going to put on a Bills uniform, just so you know. Whether or not we'll still be broadcasting is irrelevant. I'm wearing St. John's because our son throws hammer and weighted throw for it. And
Yes,
you're wearing your
Tupperware
tee.
Yeah.
So we want to say congratulations to everybody celebrating a Tupperversary. That's what we call an anniversary in Tupperware. Verna Witt has 22 years. Melissa Gross, congratulations with your 19. Anne Scretch has 17. Jeannie Wolbeck has 4. Samantha Petzner and Vanessa both have 1 year in. And this is based off of what's in the back office. So if people stopped and then rejoined, I can only go by what's in the back office.
Right.
I need to go wear beers. Yeah.
I called it. He's wearing a Bills.
There we go. The
Your
greatest,
favorite time.
the greatest football team of all time. That's right. Number one.
Anyways,
Yep.
So let's sing happy birthday to our birthdays for February. Ready?
Oh, we're at that point. All
Yes. If anybody wants to come off mute, they're more than welcome to do this as well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margarita.
Happy
birthday
Happy birthday to you.
Many
more.
Yep. Karen helped you with the more.
I was like, it's always had.
So there will be Tupperware lives throughout the month. And you'll find those in your My Office along with the links to share. It is a very unique process to do it because you have the ability to connect your personal website to a presentation that is being done by corporate and a co-host.
And I am going to be watching it. Like I said on Mama Radke Says, I'm going to be watching it, and please join me. See how it works.
The next one is going to be tomorrow at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and Cora Putz is going to be sharing the stat cooker. She's really, really good at product knowledge and unique information.
It looks like might be is it the stack cooker?
Or not
she's
stack
doing, or
pressure
pressure
cooker. I
cooker?
meant say pressure cooker.
Yeah.
And then there's
Cora
two more.
Putz is a business leader in the western part of Canada, I believe.
Regina. That's
Saskatchewan.
yes.
Yeah.
That is the name of her town. She likes to tell us what it rhymes with, and we cannot have that on YouTube. Can.
No.
So I was wrong. It's not the 11th. It's the 9th. And then the 13th. This one's being done around the noon hour. So if you have people that would
Yeah, I
love to
was
tune
curious
in,
about that. That was interesting.
it's intentional. They actually have really high attendance for that one because people take a break. These are 30-minute presentations. So it's really not that
over the
bad.
lunch hour kind of thing. Okay.
As company members, you have the ability to do a step up to leadership event on Tuesday, the 17th. Normally these done on Monday, but because there's a holiday on the 17th, which happens to be our son's 21st birthday, they moved it to the 17th. And then the next Fresh Start event will be on Monday, March 2nd. Our next Cook and Celebrate will be on March 3rd, and we would love for you to join us. If you would like to do that, you can either send an email or comment underneath the post in YouTube if you find it there, or in Facebook, depending on where you find it. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to sign off at this time. The cheeseburger mac is not ready yet, so it is what it is.
So it'll be a while.
Yep, because it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes for the pressure to be released as well. So thank you for joining us, and let's have an amazing February.